This is a past clip I just came across of Rachel Levine, who is the Assistant Secretary of Health for the Biden administration. And in this clip, Rachel Levine destroys the entire argument for this transitioning of kids at such an early age. Check it out.
But I have no regrets, because if I transitioned when I was young, and I wouldn't have my children. I can't imagine a life without my children. And so every experience led me to here. And so how could I regret that?
Rachel Levine says, if I transitioned when I was young, then I wouldn't have my children. And I couldn't imagine my life without my children. Well, guess what you're doing to those children who are transitioning, who are taking those chemicals and even taking further steps like surgery? They are not going to be able to have their own children. You are chemically or sometimes physically castrating them and taking that away from them. And at such a young age, when they're going through so many things, to be able to make a decision that's going to impact the rest of their life. These kids are going to get into their 20s, 30s, and 40s and realize they made a huge mistake, and it was the adults that allowed them to do it, rather than helping them through a time in their life where they really needed an adult to come alongside of them and say, listen, I want to hear you. I want to listen to you. I want to help you through this. Instead of doing that, we are delivering chemicals into their body that are literally preventing the natural biological processes from happening. And in some cases, directing them towards getting surgery. None of those younger children are going to be able to be like you, Rachel Levine, where they're going to say, I had my children. They're not going to be able to say that. Rachel Levine, if you were born today and you were under your administration's health services, you would have been chemically castrated. Your parts would likely have been cut off. If you really did want that, and I believe, looking at you, that's probably what you really would have said you would have wanted, and you would have no kids right now. Think about what you are doing to these kids. Shame on you. What are your thoughts on this? Leave your comments below. I'll catch you in the next video.